After play of just beautiful passing skill, and tell you what, when he's playing well, when he's really in a groove, this offense is like a well-oiled machine.
Suns trail by 7. Bledsoe is joined in the backcourt by Dragic. Inside, it's Morris and Plumlee. And it's Tucker in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball, just having their way down low.
Now here's Dragic, off target from three-point range.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, big margin for them in the rebounding department. They've completely dominated the boards here. You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Here's Redick. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now it's a 12-point Clipper lead. And Bledsoe, here we go. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Eric Bledsoe is still on the come as a playmaker and shooter, but because of his great physical gifts, he is certainly a rising star in the NBA.
And Steve Bledsoe, 6'1" with the 6'8" wingspan, blinding athleticism, and he's an aggressive defender.
Yeah, he's a guy who applies a lot of pressure on the ball. He attacks the glass offensively. He's given us some highlight reel blocks, too. I mean, this young guy is explosive.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Well, you often think of the Clippers as being an updated version of Showtime. They know how to grind out and get a win, too.
Yeah, I thought they were a little better defensively. They have guys that will certainly give you highlight reel material, but they're smart in how they attack teams and how they finish games, too.
Now here's Griffin. Here's Jordan. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek had to say to his team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks again, Doris.
And with the Clippers, I think a big part of how they can grind out a win if need be is that they know how to get to the free throw line.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Well, one way or another, the Clippers, as you said, they'll find ways to score points, even if it means selling a call or two. But you do what you need to do to get wins, and most players are open to that. Really an extraordinary game for Redick. 16 points and 1 assist.
Phoenix was one of several teams in the West that was a surprise to many, and they were able to sneak up on a lot of their conference counterparts early in the season.
The first one falls. One thing with the Suns, Clark, that helped them to a 28-24 Western Conference record is that they knew how to go on mini runs to close out quarters.
You know, they were very good last year towards the end of a quarter, and as you said, Kevin, that kind of play helped them sneak up on a lot of teams out west. They were clearly the surprise team in the NBA, I think.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Suns trail by 18. There's Dragic with the 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
They just seem to keep coming up empty. They've got to slow it down and get a good shot.
And it's Dragic with the foul.
And over the years, we've seen injuries bother the same people over the course of their careers, while other players seem to stay healthy. And it may be just genetic makeup. It could be off-season training, but it does seem that staying healthy can almost be considered a skill rather than just luck of the draw. Oh, man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively, it has all been working for him today.
And I'll tell you what, this has been one ugly quarter for him.
And it keeps getting uglier. I mean, his touch has basically gone AWOL.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
Injury management, such a big part, Clark, of the game today. So many factors going to staying healthy in the NBA and all sports for that matter. How a player is built, how they train, how they play. And then there's that X factor, luck.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. I mean, we used to talk about the durability of what Russell Westbrook, a player who really hadn't missed a game since his high school days, and then all of a sudden a player crashes into his knee and he's out and has multiple repercussions from that. So as a player and even as a broadcaster, I like to say you've got to control what you can control. That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Barnes. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. You know, guys, some pundits criticize the Suns for waiting too long to trade away Steve Nash and start the rebuild, but they sure have made up for lost time.
They did a great job. They made some good trades. Jared Dudley leaving and Eric Bledsoe coming back. That's really the key move so far for Phoenix in the last couple of years, and that was a big reason why they had such a good season.
And you look at the trades the Suns have made, even trading waiver wire acquisition Louis Scola for Miles Plumlee, Gerald Green, and a first-round pick. Green and Plumlee were among a number of young players who really made strides last season.
Barnes hits them both.
And for the Suns, a lot of big trades last season. The final one, of course, sending out Marcin Gortat to Washington for a first-round pick. So this is a Suns team with a wealth of young players and assets. Already a factor in the West. It'll be very interesting to see where they go from here.
Here's Farmar. Dishes it to Douglas Roberts. Right block shot. It's hauled in by Warren. The Suns shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Davis, the pass to Farmar. Back to Davis. Good, and Farmar gets the assist. Farmar's got his 4th assist in this one.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Now, here's Warren. Buries it from three-point range.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Here's Farmar. Passes it to Douglas Roberts. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 10 points for Davis.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
The Clippers shooting a scorching 68% in the game. And Douglas Roberts kicks to Davis. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions. And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for the Clippers.
And Clark, we got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High scoring game.
Well, basket after basket, they were in attack mode all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for Griffin. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see him being a part of it. He was all over this one.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
Here's Dragic. And that one comes up a bit short. Now here is Douglas Roberts. He kicks to Barnes. He dishes it to Douglas Roberts. Clippers moving the ball around. And Davis can't get it to go. And it's Phoenix's ball. Here's Ennis. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Someone has to be willing to throw themselves in there, contest the layup.
And here's Douglas Roberts. Now the feed to Farmar. And Douglas Roberts kicks to Davis. Takes it off the glass.
Well, the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way their home team played here today.
And they shouldn't be pleased. I mean, it's a very well-deserved win, Steve. They came into this building and weren't intimidated at all. They were the aggressors.
Ennis kicks to Warren from beyond the arc, and he gets it to go.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. Just threes raining in from everywhere.
Yeah, work that perimeter, work it good, and they might as well milk it while they're hot.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And now we send you down to Doris Burke courtside, who's with our Jordan Player of the Game. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I'm here with Blake Griffin. And Blake, you guys were down at half, but you seemed to come out with more intensity in the second half. Was that the difference in this game?
Yeah, it definitely was. They were shooting unbelievably from the field in the first half. And, I thought we did a good job of locking down defensively in the second half, forcing some turnovers and getting easy buckets.
Blake, thank you. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Blake Griffin.